Alright folks, what we're going to do today, I made up a prototype of it yesterday. The old rustic tree. Look pretty neat, pretty cool. So stick around, we'll show you how you make them. So what we got here is this is 3 inches. Overall it's 26 inches tall, roughly. And you can make it whatever size you want. This is however many of these you add on. That all the way up. I put a smaller one up top. I didn't know if it would look good or not. Looks pretty neat. I think I might change, I'm not going to change this one, but I think I might make more with this the same size up top instead of shortening it up. Right, it'll come across here a little bit. So we'll keep them roughly about the same size. So they're 3 inch. I got to rip some material down on the table saw at 3 inches. So we'll do that. I think we're set up for 3 inches already. Yeah, 3 inch. Got the handy dandy trusty finger saver there. Run some of this stuff off from the joiner here. Get a nice square edge. This piece, I don't even know what size that is. I'll check it out. But let's rip this down to 1.5. Alright, so we got these guys done. So that's the base pieces. So that's a 45. That's square. That's a 45. So it's pretty, keeps it nice and simple. Right? You just double 45 this. It's a neat little tree. So now I just got to make the, I guess the spine, the trunk of the tree. Let's see what I got there. I may have to go out to the mill and get some material. That's 2 by 1.1 inches. There you go. That's 2 inch. I just have to rip it 1.1 inches. So let's do that. You don't want this blade much above the material. Less chance of something happening to you. Always use a push stick. Keep it safe. You want to go back inside with 10 fingers like you came out with. Unless you already had that problem, you come out with 9 fingers. I've seen it. I've seen it. My old man's seen it. Okay, now that quieted down, let's see, we gotta cut that spine piece. And then with this leftover, we can make another one, just make it smaller, that's all. Or I can make a taller one. I can do that. I'm gonna make a taller one. This one's 30 inches long. It's all the long parts, right? This ain't precision carpentry on this one. This is a rustic tree. So, any haters, have at it. So this is what we're looking at. This is what we start with. So then I'll cut this piece to fit in here. I think it's 4 1/4. 4 1/4. I think I got a piece over here that I ripped yesterday. That ain't it. Oh, 3 3 3/8. I don't know why I was thinking 4 1/4. But, whatever. What do we got here? We'll rip this guy down. Actually, I'm gonna rip more of that because we're gonna need a couple of them. So I got a couple more pieces here. I can rip this guy out. That's one tool you gotta respect. I never take that thing for granted, man. I've had incidents with that thing. So that'll go in there like that. I'll just have to cut 245s on it. Bingo! Yeah, so it looks like that now. And you just stack your pieces up on top. Up, and so on and so forth. One like that. That'll go on like that. Ding dang do. And so on and so forth. It really looks cool. Very rustic, very cool. I think that's a good size. Pretty short. And I can make, like I said, I'm gonna make 3 of them. One's a little bit shorter, one's a little taller. Let's get to it. So what I do is I glue this whole thing. I find center, and so I can line it up through the center of the tree. Score a line down the center. This way I can kind of keep everything in line. So roughly we're about 24.5. That's off the peak. So we'll come down a little bit. We'll go up a little bit. 24.5. Like I said, this is rustic. We're keeping it rustic. Apparently, I'm going to have to make a bunch of these. I've got a bunch of orders for them. So, that's a good thing. I like to glue everything, too. It's just me. That's what I do. Helps it stay together longer. You know, some of these things you'll find in like box stores, and you know, they just added like a brad nail to it, and that's it. And hopefully it stays together for a year. If I glue it, it should stay together for a while, right? The glue holds better than the wood. I hate when you glue your thing shut. Those of you who know. Then I just line the point up with the center. Put a little tack in there. Tack in there. Now I glue these edges because that'll be up against this. I'll glue this because it'll be up against this, and then I glue that so it all it's all glued together. Make it flush on this end, and I'm right on my line. We just keep going up the line like that. Put the nail at a little bit of an angle so it ain't straight in, so it's harder for it to back out. Seems to work out great. So far, so good. It's nice to be able to do this inside. That's what's nice about having a shop. I may not be making like monster pieces of furniture, stuff like that. Believe me, I do. But just making this small stuff so much nicer, you know? I ain't killing myself. Make a little bit of extra money. Not much. And I'm having fun. So, there you have it.